So having used how to enter default values for our fields in an MS Access table, let's see how we can also use formulas to have default values for entering up the default values in our fields in MS Access. So say I have a task at my hand, and I want that whenever an individual edits or changes a row in my table, the time at which the row was entered needs to be populated along it also. Let's see how we can achieve the same by using the default value functionality. So say I create up a new column, and it is of the form date and time, and I write its name as current time. And my next task is that I need to assign up a default value that whenever a row would be edited, the time should come over automatically. Now the way to achieve the same is that I need to go onto this column, go onto the default value section over here, and then again we will be brought up with the typical expression builder menu again. And instead of typing in a default value which would defeat the purpose, we need to go onto this functions functionality and go on to built-in functions, and then there will be a population of a whole lot of functions available in MS Access, but the ones which we are going to use are the date and time. And there is a function in MS Access which goes by the name of time, and double clicking on it would make the function appear after the equal to sign in the expression builder. Now this is what we want. So when we click on the OK button, you will notice that this new row that was created is now displaying the current time that is that is while which it was while creating up a new row. Now say I were to enter up a new value into this, say 50, and then you know that automatically a new row would be created. So you can also see that the default value for current time in the new row is again the time at which the new row would be created. So if I were to edit this again, you could see that the time changes automatically too. And not just this, not just for time, we could have also done the same thing for date also. So let's go ahead and create up a new variable of type date and time, and write today's date, and assign it a default value of the current date. Now again we need to go onto the functions tab, go on to built-in functions, go on to date and time, and then select the date function over here. So clicking on the OK button would bring up current state in the most brand new row that has been created over here. So if I were to edit this further, say 1, 2, 3, and then again a new row was inserted, and it's again reflecting today's date. Now the story doesn't really end there, and besides the time and the date functions, we have at our behest a whole lot of other functions which we could use, and all of them are explorable by going on to the functions tab over here and selecting the one which you want. So if you want something from the mathematical functions, you could even use them, such as sine or cosine or tangent, and round functions, or if you want some text functions to come over, even those could be selected, and so on. So this is all about using the how to use functions in the expression builder in by using the default values in variables. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching.